How's it going, everyone? For today, I'm going to be speaking about mental health issues in America and how health issues come about. And I want to advocate for free mental health help and therapy, free of charge. So, according to the National Alliance on Mental Health and Mental Illness, suicide is the 12th leading cause of death in the United States overall, with suicide being the second cause of death among people aged 10 through 14, and the third leading cause of death of those aged 15 through 24. Mental health is a huge issue, not only in the United States, but overall in the world. Mental health problems can get so severe that in some cases, people feel it is better to die than live. In fact, 90% of the people who die by suicide in the United States experience some symptoms of a mental health condition, according to the families and friends, along with the psychological autopsies done by professionals in that field who have examined the people who have committed suicide. Now, I want to talk about the causes of mental illness. Mental illness can be caused by several factors, some of which can be linked to others and potentially be involved altogether. According to the CDC, these factors can include early adverse life experiences, such as trauma or a history of abuse, such as child abuse, sexual assault, witnessing violence, etc. Other factors can be linked to chronic illnesses, such as cancer, diabetes, and other medical conditions that could have an overall mental health effect on people who suffer from these conditions. Biological chemical imbalances in the brain are unfortunate, but they predispose certain people to having mental health issues as they grow older, and these bad experiences start to become more apparent to them. Feelings of loneliness and isolation also play a huge role in the disturbance and overall mental illness effect on people. The use of alcohol and drugs play a huge role in this as well. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, 1 in 15 United States adults experienced both a substance use disorder and mental illness, which is a huge problem in America, and it could be linked to other issues in society, such as broken families and homelessness. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, 20.8% of people experiencing homelessness in America have a serious mental health condition. So all of these things are kind of almost very much together. Societal problems in our society can be linked to mental illness, and it could also be linked to the conditions that cause mental illness that I had described prior. I want to address advocacy for free and affordable mental health care for United States citizens. The Western world has always had the eyes and attention of the rest of the world, whether it's starting a new style or changing the way we view each other on a social matter. Why not be the country where the rest of the world can look and see how we conquered one of our worst problems of the Western world, that being mental health? First, I advocate for mental health awareness to be taught in schools and at an age when mental health can become apparent, and at an age where students can understand the concept without misinterpretation. I believe that as a nation, we must stop advocating for the acceptance of mental health in terms of glorifying it or romanticizing it in certain ways, because it truly is a health issue, and quite honestly, it is a pandemic at this point. The world is watching America, and the last thing I would want to see in my lifetime is the downfall of another great nation, and an issue such as mental health can potentially raise the risk of that happening if it is not treated as the pandemic which it is. All in all, I believe that as a nation, we could really show the world that we can function as a modern society with everything around us moving at 1,000 miles per hour and continue to make strides of growth and progressivism, which is what the West has always strived for. But we cannot do that successfully without our sanity. I advocate and hope that America can provide free health care for mental health issues for Americans, rich and poor, in order to keep getting better as a nation. With the United States being a better nation and a healthier nation, we can help the rest of the world because we can't focus on helping others if we are in need of saving ourselves. Thank you.